Guys, welcome back to another story. Today is the fourth day of our US visit. Today we started off little late. We planned to get a SIM card so that we can have internet connection during our stay in the US. That's when I noticed this board. I find it very strange that we don't usually see in India. We visited AT&T showroom to get a SIM card. And we have realized that internet is much more expensive in the US compared to India. And AT&T guys, they themselves suggested T-Mobile is much more cheaper than them. So we have booked a Lyft taxi to go to T-Mobile. Here in most of the taxis, they don't entertain people sitting in the front seat. This fellow is moving his personal belongings and he's making a space to sit in the front seat and the back seat. Maybe because of COVID impact, I don't know. See guys, the gas prices in the US, almost $6 per gallon. It's like 120 rupees per liter. Expensive compared to India. Ever since I visited US, I have noticed something that there are a lot of self-storage spaces. Initially I wondered what's the real utility of it, and then I realized that when people move out of their apartment or when they are going for a long vacation or something, they keep their stuff in the self-storage space for a lesser rent per month. And when they come back, they take it out and move to some other apartment or something. And any excess stuff they have in their houses, they keep in the self-storage spaces. That also we don't see much in India. The taxi ride was much longer than we expected. So we reached T-Mobile. Please excuse me for my bad camera handling. The scenario is almost the same here. Maybe a little cheaper than AT&T, but still expensive compared to India. Here, even you get an internet or a SIM, you cannot share your hotspot. I have noticed this fellow. He must have visited Kerala sometime. He's wearing a lungi and standing there proudly. Anyways, I decided not to get a SIM and I decided to use my international roaming Saudi SIM. And Mr. Charles and Mr. Harris, they brought one SIM. See, another self-storage space. This is what I was talking about a while ago. We need to catch our Hop-in City Tour bus from Hollywood Boulevard. So we reached Hollywood Boulevard and we are trying to locate our bus. The bus is not parked in the usual space because a whole stretch of Hollywood Boulevard was blocked because of movie shooting of Grey Man. Here this guy is bowing a new star. This is for Jennifer Lopez. I asked him. We have a plan to get a Harley Davidson motorbike and ride from Los Angeles to Las Vegas, and we need to book the bike in advance. So today we have a plan to visit Eagle Rider, who is the official Harley Davidson rental company. and they are supposed to close by 5 o'clock, and we are already past 3. See, the whole stretch is blocked because of the shooting preparation of Grey Man. Finally, we locate the bus. Not many people. In this hop-on bus, you can ride the whole stretch of the city, and you can get down at any place and you can visit those places, and you can take the next hop-on bus and go to the next destination. Very convenient for a city tour. But for us, time is running out. It's almost 4 o'clock now. We go down at the second point, which is a comedy center. We wanted to explore that, but unfortunately it was closed. Maybe not enough people or something. This is the comedy center. This is called Laughter Factory. See, the parking fee in the US is a rip. $16 for 3 hours and $1 for every additional 20 minutes. This California is so very expensive. Then we booked another taxi to go to Eagle Rider. This Chinese fellow, the taxi driver, he doesn't know even a single word in English, and he was using a translator to communicate with us. This is the next storage space I have noticed. It's there everywhere. We reached Eagle Rider exactly by 5 o'clock. We are not sure whether they are still open or not. So we rushed to the front door, and it was already closed. So we started knocking and peeping in and etc. And somebody came and opened up, and they said, "We are already closed, but ever since you are here, we will entertain you, but make it fast." A whole range of Harley Davidsons there. Every model, excellent conditions. So we have booked 2 fat boys, which we are going to take after 3 days. We have a plan to go to San Diego. When we come back from San Diego, we are going to rent this bike, and then we are going to ride from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. The rental was almost $300 per day, but with additional insurance and lot of stuff, it's like $400 per day. The fellow in the Eagle Rider was very helpful. He has guided us which road to take and everything. So we already booked the bikes, and now we are heading to Beverly Hills. We need to get the earbud which we already booked yesterday for Mr. Harris. Actually, the whole day has gone without much activity in our taxi rides and trying to figure out the SIM and everything. The whole day has actually gone without much actions. Then I have noticed this construction. Most of the houses in the US, or where I have noticed in California, is made with a lot of woods, unlike in India. We have all the concrete structures, they have wooden structures, but when they do the whole construction, it will exactly look like a proper concrete house. Also, we have reached Beverly Hills, one of the most expensive housing area in the world. Let's see a lot more about Beverly Hills later in the next video. Till then, you guys take care and goodbye.